Well, hello again, another video coming at you. Very busy month for me this month. I've just got my own place, so hence why I haven't got the ideal setup for a video, but I thought I'd bring you one anyway, because the raw ones always seem to do better. This is a Now Smart Stick. For my non-UK viewers, this is basically a smart stick made by the biggest broadcaster in the country, which is called Sky. This is basically their alternative. Now, if you don't want a contract, you want the flexibility of changing TV packages, then this is a stick for you. There's loads of packages. Basically, you've got entertainment, which is for your general viewership, such as your regular ITV and BBC, etc. You've got kids, which is obviously Nick Jr., Cartoon Network, all that kind of stuff. You have a sports one, so your Sky Sports basically. You've got a movies pass as well. They come in passes, and those passes you can have on a 30-day rolling, so you can buy it and then you cancel it. There is no tie-in period like you would if you were to go through Sky themselves. Now, I picked this up as part of a Black Friday deal. It cost me the grand total of £22, and that included the hardware itself, which you get to keep. It is yours. And also you have got little things like, you've got the kids pack included. Now, as I say, this deal cost me £22, and that comes with 12 months of the kids channels included. Now, this can be live TV, so you can watch regular things live. Obviously, it will go via your Wi-Fi network, so the stability of that is going to be based upon your connection. Luckily, I have a fibre connection here, so that's fine for me. But obviously, you have all the box sets as well. So you've got the combination of streaming and IPTV. So let's have a look at the hardware. So obviously you've got this number on the front. I'm not sure what that correlates to. On the back here, you've got the serial number, etc., etc. Now this is brand new. It's not second hand. Like I said, I get to keep this. It is powered by Roku, which is pretty good. There is different ones you can get, but this is just a stick. Plugs into a HDMI and needs USB power, regular, which you can normally just plug into the side of your TV, and that is normally enough power to get it going. That's it really. So let's have a look. Cool. Well, straight off the bat, there is your stick. I'm going to put that aside for just 2 seconds. Excuse my watch pinging away there, telling me to breathe. Let's get watching. A quick start guide. That's going to consist of basically everything you need to know. Obviously, it tells you you've got your smart stick included. You've got your power adapter included. You've got 2 AA batteries, which is always a nice touch. They're not stinging out there. USB power cable, remote, and user guides. You will also need a Now TV account, a wireless broadband connection. There is no Ethernet connection here, guys. And a TV with a HDMI input, and a wall-mounted TV might require a extender. Now this, luckily, most TVs now are designed to predominantly be on the wall, so their HDMI connection is normally on the side of the telly, or it's just an angle, it's against the TV. So on my Sony, all the connections face down or to the side, not sticking out the back like normal TVs. Plug it in, and you will need to connect the USB port. You've got 2 options. You can use the cable. It's quite a nice cable length. I think it's 1 metre, off the top of my head. Okay, to plug it into the side on your USB port, or alternatively, you can plug it in using the USB adapter, just a regular adapter. And yeah, get connected, turn it on, follow the instructions pretty much. Cool. So, just tell you on the back, you've got 300 box sets to binge on, over 1,000 movies on demand, and the best TV shows. Obviously, this is all going to vary on what package you have, so don't get misled by that. The nitty gritty, if you want to read that, guys, be my guest when you get your own one. Right, this is what you're presented with. Don't need that. That is basically if you have no free USB ports, or for whatever reason your TV does not have a USB port. Well, mine does, so it's all good. USB cable, it's a micro USB, so that's great. 2 batteries, AAA, and it's Duracell by the look of it, which is great, so you know they're actually decent batteries. And the Now TV itself. Now, they come in different ones. I'm not sure if it represents something, but you can get remotes with grey on it instead. But this is the remote itself. Excuse me, I'm going to get my fingerprints all over it now. Power, back, home, obviously arrow's okay. Voice search, so it has got voice search integrated. And yeah, obviously you can tell my little girl's used this before. Because we have used it and put it back, and now I'm using it again because I had to pack it away for when I moved. And obviously power, pause, rewind, all that kind of stuff. The one I mainly use is kids. Press kids, it'll take you to the kids portal, and it's presented with all the kids stuff. TV guide and obviously Sky Store. Pretty self-explanatory. This is the connector itself, so regular USB-A and then a right angle, which is great for wall mounting TVs. And pretty much it. Now the stick itself, I mean, form factor wise, is not very big at all. Obviously Now TV, this LED lights up when it's obviously receiving power. And this is what's on the back, not a lot. Obviously you've got your serial number. It needs 5 volts 1 amp, which your TV will more than likely put out. Model is 3801, and obviously HDMI, and it's manufactured there by Sky. So obviously my serial number there, and like I said, there's nothing more to it. HDMI, USB on the other end, and you pop it in, and away you go. There's not really a lot more to it, to be honest. And then the setup I would show you, but it's quite self-explanatory. There's no real need. You basically plug it in. It'll ask you to connect to your Wi-Fi. Once that's done, if you have a package already on the stick, so if you buy this from Now TV with a package already on it, it'll already have it built in. It basically just press, you have to activate it, and then it'll ask you to link it with your account, so your Now TV account. You basically go online on a mobile or laptop, and you basically link it. So it gives you a 4-digit code on the Now TV on the screen. You go to your account, you link it, boom. That's as simple as that. It then knows that's the Now TV stick for your account, and then it redeems the package you have on there. So mine redeems my 12 months free kids package, and then I can watch it on the go. I can watch it on my phone, all links to the same account, so I don't have to be tethered to this stick. I can give my child the iPad and it'll be on there. Lots of things. Now they are great for that. I got this so when I get my little girl a TV, she's got it there so I can get her to bed, and she's got Paw Patrol on there, her favourite show, Peppa Pig. The list is endless. You can check out the list online. It is very impressive. And like I said, the packages themselves don't cost a lot of money. I will be doing another review on the 1st of December because I am now getting Sky Q. I can get Sky Q. I did try and get it when it launched about 2 years ago, but due to limitations where I lived, I couldn't get it. But now I am in a new place. I have got permission from the landlord. I can now get Sky Q, and that will be coming later in the month. Okay guys, so this is what you're going to get when you plug in your Now TV stick. Obviously we're going to press English, and it's now going to look for wireless networks. As I say, it is going to be wireless only. There is no Ethernet option here. So now it has got built-in wireless AC, so range shouldn't be an issue, but there is lots of variants in that when it comes to wireless network. Now luckily mine is absolutely fine. You can hide this stick and it's fine. There we go, we are connected to the internet. Now unfortunately it won't let me actually show you the interface because it changes display. So this is what you're going to get once you've set it all up. This is your highlights, a bit like Sky Q, gives you recommendations. Down into the apps, different apps. So we'll jump into ITV Hub if you wanted to watch I'm a Celebrity, which is very, very popular this time of year. And obviously you just set it up as if it was a normal interface. It's going to ask for your postcode to obviously let you in, but we're not going to show you that due to copyright. So you can just press the back button on the remote to come out of that, and then away you go. So back into the home screen. Back to the home screen will basically show you your highlights again, your apps, and then basically then categorises it into different passes. So here you've got your movies one, shows you the different highlighted movies there for kids. Then going down into the entertainment. Again, various different ones on entertainment. And then going down into your sports. So if you're into your sports, this is the best place to do it. Now, obviously, kids as well. This is why I bought it. So for all the kids stuff, these are just a few highlighted ones. That's not all of them. And any Hey You shows that you may want to watch. Now, obviously that's home. You can go into best of catch up. Again, recommended ones at the top. And then it's going to go down into the different ones. So BBC shows you the BBC ones. ITV, it's going to show you the ITV highlights as well, etc., etc. And then going back into the system, we're going to go to TV Guide. Now this is live TV over IPTV, so it doesn't need an aerial, it does it over your internet. And obviously you can watch stuff live. It gives you a breakdown of what's on and obviously what's upcoming. You can't record stuff, so you either watch it live or you watch it on demand. And then you can obviously go over to different categories. Now if I were to press OK, it's going to obviously buffer it into the system, get me ready for that live stream. But obviously, as I explained, I haven't got the sports package, so at some point it's going to say, I'm sorry, you haven't got it, would you like to buy a pass? So the screen will probably go blank just while it's having a think about it. So it's going to now try and think about it. It's obviously talking to Now TV. And this is when it goes, hey, what would you like to do? Now, actually not bad value. So if you've got a really good game, you can either pay for a day pass, which is £8, a week pass, which is £12.99. If you're a really avid fan, obviously you can go all the way and buy a monthly pass. But I don't watch sports, so I'm not really that fussed about it. And then go down into kids. This is what it looks like. Now, obviously, you've got your favourites, so ones you've watched really recently, so Paw Patrol being that one. And again, different channels, it shows you the different ones going across, Nickelodeon, Boomerang, Nicktoons, Nick Jr. Pressing the kids button on the remote does exactly the same. It kind of refreshes and it goes straight back into the kids section. But it kind of is its own portal, so again, pretty much the same. It's just a shortcut pretty much. Now, obviously, if we go on to Paw Patrol, press OK. At the top, it will show you different seasons, so 1, 2, 3, and 5. And you simply press the one you want and press OK, and away you go. Obviously, if you press back when you've pressed the kids button, it's going to say, hey, are you sure you want to go back to the main Now TV bit? And you would obviously press no, leave now. That's good. So, again, back to the menu, go on to entertainment. All your entertainment different ones are there. You can then break it down even further. So comedy, hot right now, new, top box sets, etc., etc. We can then do a different version of that. We can go into different looks. So let's look in the settings. This is where you've got all your various settings. Obviously network, it's going to show you that you're good. So if you're having issues with your network, this is the best place to check it. Just shows you've got a good wireless signal and what wireless channel you're on. You can do a check connection, but this is pretty much going to say, yes, I'm talking to your router, and yes, you have internet access, which is good. And then it'll just confirm that by saying yes with a tick. Boom, there we go. So coming back out of that one, we can then jump back into the other menus. So you've got your screensaver. Basically, if you leave your TV for a prolonged period of time, it would just show no TV around the screen. After 10 minutes, display type. Mine's defaulted to 1080p with HDCP. Captions, if you're hard of hearing, you can obviously have that turned on. And then go into your remote. You can pair a new remote if your remote's broken. Or you can check the battery level here. So obviously you can use this remote to also control your main TV as well, which you will set up in the initial wizard at the beginning. So we can go down and have a look at the battery, 100% top banana. Okie dokie, come back out of that, we can go into the audio there. It's set on medium. You can also put night listening mode on, which is great, which keeps it nice and quiet if the kids are next door, keep them asleep. Obviously you can go down into privacy mode, which will basically just let you know all the terms and conditions. If you really want to go and read that, then that's absolutely fine. And then system, we can go into the about. Just going to let you know which version you've got, what wireless connection, your serial number, uptime, and if you want some help, it's got the website there as well. But for the most part, it's fine. It lets you know also what your SSID is. Time, obviously, it lets you know what time zone you are in. And you can also change it to 24 hours or 48 hours, 12 hours. I like it on 12 hours personally. So I'm going to go ahead and change that to 12 hours. And obviously coming out of that, we can go to control other devices. So one touch play. It controls my LG TV as well. And obviously software update, it will do this automatically. It'll push it to you, but if you want to manually do it, you can check. But obviously when you set up the device for the first time, it'll grab the latest image for your stick anyway. You can change your power settings, so when it auto powers off, and by default it'll turn off after 4 hours. You can either turn that off or on, you can't set your own time, and also reset it if you want. Going into the advanced system settings, you can do your factory reset. Now what's good about this is you have to put a code in, So if your kids accidentally got to this, they will have to put that code in to reset it. You can also do a network connection reset. So if you're having issues, you can come in here and reset your connection. It'll delete all your SSID history and start again. And you can also then control your TV via the mobile app, which you have to obviously allow. By default, it is allowed anyway, so that's fine. And then, like I said, coming out of that, back to where we were at the home screen. So looking at here, we can go back to home, and away you go. You can also do, obviously, voice search with this. So if you hold the voice button on the remote, which is the one just below the down button, and say The Walking Dead, for example, it's going to think, and boom, there you go. And obviously, as long as you've got that package associated within that, you're good to go. So obviously, if I was to say, Premier League, won't let me play it because I don't have the sports package there. So guys, that's been a look at the Now TV. Great little device for you if you're on a budget. And this is the profile of the device itself. This is the back of my Sony TV. Very dusty, but you can see nice and light profile. Plugged into the USB. I've left the cable wrapped together. And there's the stick. No problems at all. Thank you very much.